With Autocomplete, you can add a drop-down below your input to suggest possible values for that input. As you type, it will automatically filter the items in the list. Here we see the basic and only version of the Autocomplete. So we have this text input with a label. When we click inside it, we can start typing and it will help us autocomplete what we want to type. So for example, let's press the D and we see these 3 countries. We have a list of 4 countries from Scandinavia. We can also add an E or A or whatever, and it will automatically autocomplete what you're typing. We can also add an optional image to our value if we want to. We can select it by using the arrow keys and the enter key. So like this, I can go up and down and select the country. Now let's see how we create this. First we need an input field, so we add a div tag with the class input field. Inside of this we add our label tag with the for attribute with the value autocomplete input and the text autocomplete label, and then we create the actual input with the type attribute with the value text, and the ID will be autocomplete input. We give it the class autocomplete as well. Now we must initialize this with JavaScript. So we add a script tag here with the type attribute with the value text/JavaScript. Now we add a variable autocomplete element, which is equal to document.getElement by ID. We pass in the argument autocomplete input, and then we create one more variable, autocomplete options. So this is an object holding all of our options. We add the curly bracket, then the data colon, one more curly bracket, then we add the countries, Denmark colon null. This is null means we don't want to use any image, which is optional. For Finland, we'll use this image /img/50x50.png, which we have got in our folder. Then we have Norway and colon null, and finally Sweden colon null. Remember not to place a comma after the last one. Finally, we have our third variable, autocomplete instance, which is equal to m.autocomplete.init, and then we pass in the autocomplete element and the autocomplete options, like so. Let's save this, go back in the browser, select the right tab and refresh. Now, when we start to type, we can see this appearing here. We can see that there's one mistake with the image. So let's try to figure out what that could be. We were missing an X, so let's save, go back and refresh. Now we see the image appearing correctly, and we can use the mouse to select something, or we can use the arrow keys as well. So this was how the autocomplete works.